top sheet, probably.
Not ready yet, Radek.
Still no word on Puppet 12?
At the same time, interesting.
I was just leaving.
Oh, are you a tourist?
Welcome back. So last time we ended by reading up on our notes, which I can't find. These ones. Not what I wanted to do. Let me see. Take the tour. But I don't know if I can yet. Maybe I need to ask Oscar. Pick out a combination and I ask around for a laptop. Yeah, I can do that. I think I need to do that in the cafe. With that guy who also had a charger. When in doubt, scan it. What does that mean? Scan? What does that mean? Don't be fake. And also I have this key because that was in the book, which I got this message for. From this number. But I don't know. I have a key now. What? Phone of the best friend, your way. I don't know what to do with that. Well, that makes sense at one point. Do I need to ask you? I can't. I can just say this.
Oh, I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, you do. Wait, why not ask him? Ask the barista?
You have a question for me. I see it.
I do. Oh, a lot. Let me see. Well, let's start with this.
I need to open a file that's too big for my phone. Do you have a laptop I could use?
Laptop? No. You should go to Apparat. They sell computers. Many choices, none too expensive.
Cool, now it's open maybe.
Thank you. Is it far from here?
Oh, you will want to go there anyway. It is in Old Town Square. You will see it.
Yeah, it was just there, Nancy.
Have you had any more troubles with your coffee maker?
Kind of you to ask. So far, so coffee.
Alright. Way to be cryptical.
Have you visited Slotty Custom Jewelry?
Zlati? Ha! I could not even afford to walk in.
Do you know Vladena Slotty?
She visits from time to time. She only drinks black coffee. I tell her she should take a pinch of cinnamon, which is my preference. She doesn't listen.
So you don't know her well?
I know all I need to.
Alright, so you don't like her. So a lot of people don't like her.
What do you think of the castle exhibition?
It is our patrimony. Quite a selection of priceless and cherished jewels. A shame so few get to see their beauty.
With gems that rare, I'm sure people must travel from all over the world to see them.
And they do, but they are very rarely on display. We can only see them on special occasions, like now. Sometimes we wait 20 years.
Interesting.
You may get the chance to see them yourself, if you don't mind waiting in long lines. I would wear jewels like that every day if I could.
Do you know Oscar Dvorak?
His name? No. If he came in, I might know by how he takes his coffee.
That's it.
Thank you. I'll be back if I get lost on the way to Apparat.
Ah, before you go, a small favor.
Oh no.
Another missing part?
Could you bring this coffee to the man sitting over there on your way out?
I don't see why not.
Thank you, Nancy.
Which man? Man at the table. Wait, is that... Oops. I accessed it somehow. I don't even know how I did that. Is that you? Or you?
I believe this is for you.
Ah, thank you. Patricia's latest victim, I think.
Wait, is he a reverend or something?
I take it she makes a habit of enlisting customers.
Only those too kind to say no. I never shy from an opportunity to serve.
In that case, I might have a question or two. My name is Nancydrew.
Leo Sokol, welcome to Prague.
Priest. He's a priest. See? What did I call him? Something else.
Do you serve as a priest near here?
I am honored to serve at St. Vitus Cathedral.
Ah.
Though I can't claim the same preeminence as the kings and emperors and saints laid to rest there.
A cathedral must be a lot of work.
Not from me. It is owned by the Czech people, like the rest of the palace complex. I do my small part.
Wait, can you help me enter that place? Because I wanna.
I noticed you dropped some cards.
My simple pleasure? A game called Marius, where you collect tricks to win. We play with a smaller deck than you may be familiar with.
Minigame.
Oh,
I
I've played a
think.
trick-taking game like that before. Maybe I could play you sometime.
No, not a good idea.
Why not?
Why not?
It is not polite for me to defeat tourists.
You're confident.
And Nancy's a sore
And we
loser.
would need 3 or 4 players. With a full deck of cards, as I keep losing mine.
Ah, so now I get
Another
it.
time then.
Maybe, like one of these. Maybe I needed to speak to him before finding the card, so it makes sense. Because now I found one without knowing the background information.
Like one of these?
Yes. It is mine. You serve me yet again. Thank you.
And also now we know where he's been. So he's been to the castle exhibition.
You must have heard about the gem forgeries in Prague. What do you think?
Not the usual tourist question.
It's not. I'm not usual.
I'm not the usual tourist.
What is your interest?
I met Adela Cherna yesterday. Do you know her? She had her own necklace stolen.
The museum forgeries are in the past, but perhaps the threat remains. Well, I have friends at the palace. I should ask them about the state of our security.
Please do. I would still like to know more about how the investigation has turned up no leads.
Oh, I see no harm. Come find me in my cathedral office.
Cool. This is what I wanted, so now I can go into the cathedral.
I should get
More
going.
cards to
I
find.
have some cards to find.
I wish it were not true. I play well, but I shuffle poorly. Come see me later at my office in St. Vitus. I may have some answers for you. I'll let my secretary know you're coming by.
All right.
I will. Thank you.
Good. But don't be too long. I am leaving town soon. I hope to see you before I go.
Wait, can I miss him? What's this? Who are you? Is this also a suspect? Later, see if Leo is available at his office. Yeah, duh, he's right here, so he's not right now. So something happened in my journal. Suspects. This picture. I discovered a nice old man at the cafe actually serves at St. Vitus Cathedral and he invited me to meet him there. Yeah, I really want to see the inside of the cathedral. I also hope that it's kind of the same as it is in real life. That they kept it. I don't know, I can't think of the word. Similar. Delivered coffee, did that.
It's done.
Find Leo's office, can't do that now. I need to go to the store, computer store. Also want to check this out, by the way. What did he leave? But this is just... Wait, does he give the tour? Could be. Oh, he does the marionettes. Could also be, so maybe... I'm still at Apparat. I unlocked him somehow. So either he's over here, or maybe at the computer store. Something happened here. Look. Show delayed. Please hang tight. This door is closed. And this is new. I can do the show. Hello. Just kidding. Let's go to the computer store. not forget about the priest because I don't want to miss him. I don't know if I can. But he's a suspect, so yeah, it's open now. Do I need to speak to you? I guess.
Hello, what can I do for you?
That obvious I speak English?
I guessed right. I also guess you need some tech?
True.
I do.
You either wanted that, my school notes, or a puppet, so... I am Elka. What can I get you?
School notes.
I'm nancydrew. It's nice to meet you, Elka.
Wait, does Nancy never age? Is she always a teenager? Do you have a small laptop, something with lots of storage space, nothing fancy? You can't mention a puppet and not explain why. Well, she sells them.
Do you have a small laptop? Something with lots of storage space, nothing fancy.
Yes, of course. I have one secondhand that I wiped clean myself.
That sounds perfect.
Almost perfect. It is missing a charger, but you should be able to find one at an internet cafe.
Already saw one.
I know a place.
Good.
But probably need to do something for that guy to get it.
You can't mention a puppet and not explain why.
My grandfather. He works on the collectibles side of Apparat. He fixes, among other gadgets and junk, puppets and marionettes.
Junk? You must not care for his work much.
Oh, I love him, of course. But don't tell him I called his work junk. And especially don't tell Radek.
Who's that? Yeah, who is that?
Who is Radek?
Ah, you have not been to the Marionette
See,
Theater.
it's that guy.
Radek is a boy with floppy hair and a cute smile who puts on puppet shows for kids and tourists.
A cute smile?
You will not tell him I said so.
Are you in
Of course
love?
not.
My grandfather fixes his marionettes whenever they fall apart, which is often.
It's often.
I never know what to say to him.
Hello is a start.
Radek always seems so preoccupied. Who knew puppetry was so stressful?
We should tell him you like him.
So, you are still in school. What are you studying?
Yes, I'm studying computer science with a focus on cybersecurity.
Impressive. Why cybersecurity?
No matter how tech literate you are, you can never be too careful on the internet these days.
Sounds like you have a reason to be cautious. Have you had any cybersecurity issues yourself?
Some believe that local hackers have been harassing government sites, but I am not the government, so I don't care.
Who do you think the hackers are?
Students, perhaps.
Alright.
Thank you for the laptop.
Feel free to return here if you have any troubles with it. And do let me know if you see Radek's show.
Thank you. I will. See you.
Do you want me to send him to you? Because I will. I will tell him you like him if you want me to. Let me see. So she just gave me a laptop apparently. Wait, how do I... Nancy's laptop. It's mine now apparently. Alright. Do I need to pay for that or something? Let's see what happened. She's a suspect? Elka. She helped me out when I needed a laptop to open the degas file. Is it degas or degas? They say it differently. She knows the area well and runs the Apparat Computers and Collectibles shop with her grandfather while attending school. I have a feeling I will need to talk to her again if I have questions about technology or Prague. She seems to have a little crush on this Radek person. I wonder what he is really like. She has a crush, yep. So, do I need to do something over here? Read this apparently. Cybersecurity 101. Secure your devices and protect your personal data and privacy. Keep your firewall on. Whether it is a hardware or software firewall, this will prevent hackers from getting your personal data. I'm gonna take a picture of this because I think I will need it. Use anti-spyware and antivirus programs. Malicious software such as viruses, worms, Trojan horses, spyware and ransomware can be installed on your computer without your permission when trustworthy anti-spyware and antivirus programs are not installed on your device. Spyware and viruses can access your personal data, monitor your online activities, and allow spamming emails and advertisements. Keeping your software up to date will protect your computer from the newest malicious software. Manage your browser and operating system. Hackers are always looking for vulnerable operating systems and web browsers. To protect your computer and data, change the security settings in your browser to medium high. Crawlmeister, that's funny, that's from a different game. And also I'm wondering, Nancy said to that priest, I know a game like that. Does she mean the card game in Phantom of Venice, or what does she mean? Which game is similar? He said something like, you take your card or lose cards or something. Because in Phantom of Venice you have to play this card game. And, well, you don't lose them. Well, you do, kinda. So maybe that one. Wi-Fi tips. Make sure all websites you use begin with HTTPS. Adjust the settings on your smart device so it does not automatically connect to nearby Wi-Fi networks. Use your cellular data instead of public Wi-Fi. Well, I'm not doing that. Password tips at least 16 characters. Use symbols, upper lowercase. Do not share. Password example. I love to eat 10 Cocoa Crinkles and a Brady Armstrong forever. Brady Armstrong, he's also from. Well, he's at least in what's it called again? Blackmore? Blah blah at Blackmore. God. The Curse of Blackmore Manor, I think. But also in first or the second game. I wonder, is he the actor in what's that game that's on set? I forgot the name. I think it's the second one. And everybody loves him because he's handsome and stuff. I think so. But I haven't replayed that in a long time, so I'm not sure. Or is it the final scene maybe? Is that the 5th game? I don't know. I'm also just looking around to see if I can interact with something. But it doesn't look like it. No. Can I speak with you? Yeah. Oh, you're the grandfather. Marek.
Dobre den. I hope it's all right if we speak in English.
Yes, it is okay.
He's friendly. See, you're quite the artisan. Found his iron key. Oh, cool. Let's ask him, yeah.
I see you are quite the artisan and collector. I found this iron key. Can you tell me what it's for?
It's one of the 7 keys of Prague.
Is it? Oh,
The 7
cool.
keys of Prague.
Ah, if you don't know, I shouldn't tell you.
I do know.
Now I have to know.
I read about it.
Let me see the key. You found it where?
In an old book in the Hungerkünstler Cafe.
We Czechs have many legends. The legend of the 7 keys is one every Czech child learns. Even you can learn about it at the Marionette show in the square.
Ah.
When you come back, I will tell you what I learned from it. No charge.
Why are you looking so
Thank
suspiciously
you.
at me? What is... Look at me normally. But I read it at the Castle exhibition, read about it. And what they said there, if I remember correctly, is there are 7 keys that protect the treasure from the kings or queens or whatever. And you need those 7 keys to unlock the place. I think it's a safe or vault where the true jewels are hidden.
Elka was right. You don't have any computers I can use.
Computers belong to her side of the shop.
Oh, he has marionettes.
What do you focus on?
Anything that needs fixing. From the time when craft mattered.
What kind of crafts?
Things that require skills handed down through generations. And a few trinkets.
So it's quite a difference from the other end.
Does Elka run the shop?
She would like to think so.
Mhm.
I tell her to go study, but she does not listen. She works too hard like her mother.
Who isn't alive anymore?
Does her mother work here too?
Her mother passed some time ago.
See, I knew.
I'm sorry.
We do all right.
It's the way he said it. But didn't she say grandfather? Or dad? It's a dope.
I should get going.
Yeah, come back sometime.
I think she said he's her grandfather. Did she not say that? Is he a suspect though? He's not. Interesting. I have clues though, let me see. I'm just checking to see what's new. This I read. Oh, this is just new. I found out that both Elka and the grandfather have been through a lot with the loss of her mother. They work together as best I can tell to keep the business going. This didn't update, did it? Or the word he just said to me? This isn't really working for me though, this scrolling thing. Good day, Dobry Den. Yeah, that's what he just said. Right. Did something else change? I don't think it did. So, oops.
Je top problem,
Not ready yet, Radek.
He is Radek.
Still no word on Puppet 12?
At the same time, interesting.
I was just leaving.
Oh, are you a tourist?
Is it that obvious?
I suppose I am.
Suppose.
Then please come to my Marionette show this afternoon. I'm sorry, I should introduce myself. I'm Radek Napovim.
Oh, I'm nancydrew.
And I'm a master puppeteer. Normally, I work hard to keep the old traditions alive. When you come, you will see Prague's history come to life. I promise.
I'm curious.
Sounds interesting. I look forward to being there.
And I will see you at the theater.
Also, someone has a crush on you. Bye. Oh, see, now I can visit it. Cool, because I wanted to do that from the start. This is kind of funny though, because in the older nancydrew games, you just had like 4 suspects, I think, at max. And they would all just be somewhere standing in a corner or, you know, have their own place. But for this game, they, yeah, like what you just saw, he walks in the store and introduces himself. So that's different. I have another clue. Do I? No, nothing changed here, not really. Oh, is it ready? That's what this means, apparently. I do have him as a suspect now. Marek is the gruff co-owner of Apparat with his granddaughter Elka. He repairs mechanical and historical items such as Radek's marionettes. Curious, he and Radek seem to have something else in common. Yeah, they both do. Are they both members of a secret club or something? See, like I said, normally there are 4 suspects. We already have 8. And Radek is probably also gonna add, so that's 9. Maybe even 12. But I don't think he is guilty. He looks way too friendly. But he is leaving town, so that is suspicious. Let me see. Visit the theater. Find Leo. Ask around for laptop. Did that?
That's done.
Did that? Take on a tour. Alright. So why don't we do the Marionette Theater and after that see if we can go to Leo. If he's done with his coffee and stuff. Because that's also right here. And I want to learn about Czech history. The 7 keys and stuff. He's here, yeah. Do I need to ask you to start the show?
You came! Except, I'm sorry, I may not have a show for you or the fans. My assistant couldn't come today. The puppets don't operate themselves.
I could do it.
Well, that would be disappointing. Is there something I can help with?
Yeah, there's a lot to do. The stage has to be set up. The marionettes need their costumes. No, I couldn't ask you, but, well, will you?
Of course.
How much time do we have? We'd better get started.
I mean, what? Wait, you're serious? That's great! The show must go on.
Aren't you gonna pay me at least? Oh, this is a game, cool. Notes. King greets everyone. Scribe offers praise, reads from a scroll. Scribe takes scroll from a snooking Engel's crown. Wait, I don't understand anything. What do I need to do? This is indeed a minigame or a puzzle, however you want to look at it. Let me explain what you have to do. This puzzle has 4 elements. On the left there are notes. These notes help you with who should be speaking, if they are holding something or what they are saying. Although they don't always give you those exact 3 things, they are more kinda like hints. And a fair warning, they get more and more vague the further along you get. So you have to put on your thinking cap. On the right, there are lines. This is what every puppet is supposed to say, so all you have to do is put the lines in the right place. Besides that, you have to choose the right puppet and sometimes the right item. They're not always holding or in need of an item though. There are 7 scenes in total and each scene consists of frames. After choosing the right puppet, line and sometimes item per frame, you'll get the chance to choose action. And if you do, the game will show you which ones are correct and which ones aren't. It's possible to get it completely right, in which case the frame will turn green, completely wrong, in which case it will turn red, and somewhere in between, in which case it will turn yellow. So basically, keep playing until you get it right. Unless you're really good, all the frames will turn green and the game will continue to the next scene. Not in the mood to figure it out? Don't worry, I'll show you the right answers so you don't have to.
I've nearly got it, but something is still off.
Wait, aren't they holding anything?
All right.
Oh.
Let's go.
King enters and takes crown. So that's Charles. Stop, that is my crown. Takes crown. Second, she. So that must be Mariette Teresa, I think. King who built Charles Bridge. Stop, that is my crown. So one of these two. Yes. So that is probably him again. The bridge model. Don't forget the bridge model. Talks about the crown. So that is this one.
I've nearly got it, but something is still off.
So, what is off?
This doesn't feel quite right.
What about the crown?
Great.
All right.
Let's do it.
Servant reads from scroll. Wait, servant. Who's the servant? It's no. Scroll.
This doesn't feel quite right.
None of them are right. Let me see. Not anymore. Now belongs to servant, but I don't know who the servant is. Keymaker? Could be.
I don't
No.
think Radek would appreciate this.
That's very wrong apparently. So something was right.
This doesn't feel quite right.
Reads from scroll, so it needs
I've
to
nearly
be
got it, but
not-
something is still off.
not anymore. Now belongs to or I don't know which one.
This doesn't feel
Alright,
quite right.
this is right. Oh, you did so much more. Next. Something's off here. King interrupts him. Could also be...
Even with Radek's notes, his show is not easy.
That one is right. Alright. So it's oh, you did so much more. While you could go on and flap your seat. The crown truly belongs to me. Not anymore now. Belongs to me. Hello.
Even with Radek's notes, his show isn't. All right, let's go.
How much more do we need to do? Boasts about his achievements. So it's this one, and that's Rudolph II again. Scribe interjects. I think this. King is awkward.
I've nearly got it, but something is still off.
What's about achievements?
I've nearly got it.
That is right.
But something is still off.
That's right now. Got Prague on map. Is he still holding the crown?
Even
He
with
is.
Radek's notes, his show is not. Now, this scene doesn't go something like this. It goes exactly like this.
Scribe. Wait. Oops. Scribe narrates a tale. Story goes. I think this one. So Gardens were scattered to many different places. Teresa interrupts him. New king enters, but who is that again? This one? They don't recognize him. Who's they? What is that? Maybe this one? Because we haven't had him yet, Leopold. Who are you? Who says that? They?
Great.
Oh!
Let's do it.
Got it right in one go. The king introduces himself and takes the crown. So that is Leopold, takes crown. This one. 7 very special keys. Keymaker enters scene. Keymaker. Is holding keys, I think. And could only this one or this one? I didn't know. Keys.
This doesn't feel quite right. All right, let's go.
Teresa agrees. Keymaker delivers the keys. Jewels are safe. Oh, so that's not this one. That's this one.
I've nearly got it, but something is still off. Show is not easy. Great, we did it. This would be fun to do again.
Would it though? It's really difficult.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. Today, you will see the magic of the theater and relive the time when the world stage was made for the marionettes. See one of the oldest art forms come to life. Gather round and experience the wonder and mystery of kings, keys, and the secrets of the Royal Bohemian Crown Jewels.
Let's do it. Took me a lot of time to get it right.
Good day to all of you.
Is that me?
I am King Maria Teresa. Yes, I'm a king. Have you seen my beautiful crown?
Yes, it must be known that this royal is the only woman to hold the position in her own right.
You see, even in the decree, it wasn't easy to be recognized and crowned a ruler as a woman.
And yet, you were crowned, and wore this special coronation crown thanks to His Highness, the Holy Roman Emperor, King of Bohemia, Charles IV.
Stop! That is my crown!
Is that the cathedral?
The king who led the building of the St. Vitus Cathedral?
Yes.
The king who built the Charles Bridge?
The same. And I commissioned that crown. It has become the symbol of the people. and it has been decreed that only the true king could wear it and hold the crown jewels.
Oh, you did so much more.
Well, you could go on and on. I'm flattered. But yes, you see, that crown truly belongs to me.
Not anymore. Now it belongs to...
Me! Hello! I, King Rudolph II, do in fact deserve the crown.
You deserve the crown? Why?
Well, I brought Prague into the Renaissance. We learned to read the stars, and I made Prague the center of discovery, with alchemy labs throughout the castle and...
Excuse me, O King, but I do see here that you did spend a great deal of time and money on those mysterious, mystical experiments.
Yes, there is that. But I put Prague on the map.
That's nice, but how did all that help the people?
Help, the people?
Does that sound like someone who deserves the crown?
Wait, no, my crown!
The story goes that rulers and wars would come and go, and the crown jewels were scattered to many different places.
Until the Czech estates demanded that the king bring the crown jewels back to Prague.
Exactly right. They belong to the people.
Who are you?
I am your son, King Leopold II. I brought the crown jewels home. Then, I commissioned a case to keep them safe. My royal keymaker created 7 very special keys. At your service, the 7 keys to lock it up. And I gave those keys to 7 specially appointed people who could only unlock the case together.
I have one.
You were right. The crown doesn't belong to anyone but the Czech people.
Here, Your Grace, the keys. And the crown jewels have been safe in Prague ever since.
Wait, whose key do I have?
Thank you for coming to our show. And thank you to my assistant, nancydrew.
Yeah, I did very well, if I say so myself. That was it. But it was, how do you say it? Useful.
You saved the day. No, seriously, thank you. Thank you so much for your help. I don't know what I would have done without you.
That wouldn't have been a show.
Happy to help.
I hoped you liked the show. You, sort of seem like you might have some questions about the legends and hidden mysteries of Prague. Well, I'd be happy to answer them.
How did you know?
I'm wondering, there are 7 keys, I have 1. Do I have 7 suspects, and do they all have a key? So I took the key from maybe that barista lady, because it was in the cafe, and maybe I need to find a key at every location. Also, I'm just speaking while he's staring at me like that. It's kind of unsettling.
Is the story a legend?
Okay, so what's awesome is that many of the tales that I base my marionette shows on are actual famous legends.
I think
And in
that's
this
true.
story, the legend is a true one.
Yeah.
See, old King Leopold did bring the crown jewels back to Prague to be kept in the castle. But they're not there anymore.
As far as you know.
Where are they?
I took them.
You would be quite a thief if you managed that.
And if I were a thief, I would be quite a thief. But for now, the crown jewels are safe inside St. Vitus Cathedral, forever protected under vault and 7 keys.
For now. I have 1 of the 7 keys, right?
Who holds the 7 keys now?
Nowadays, only the most important people. The president, the lord mayor, the dean of St. Vitus. And so on, you get the picture. The guards no longer hold the keys. No movie stars, football players, or puppeteers, sadly.
What happens when they want to open the vault?
All of the key holders must come together. So they say.
Yeah, you know
So
more.
no one could steal each key and open the vault?
Do you think it would be that easy?
Might be.
It could be. That's what worries me.
Come now. They've been safe for hundreds of years.
Again, as far as you know. And also he has this secret thing going on with the, how do you call him? The grandfather? I don't know. What's his profession? Maybe they both are a key holder.
It seems like you care a lot about the puppets. Why do you put on shows every day?
Actually, marionettes. Do you know the difference?
Yeah, there's a difference.
No, you're good if you do. It's just that I work with marionettes for fame and fortune, of course.
Seriously.
Seriously?
I am serious. I would have to be. You just experienced what skill is needed to keep things untangled.
I did. It's a lot harder than it looks. Why do it?
Fame and fortune just said
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I mean, really, if I don't, who will? Look around you. We sell our heritage and people know so little of the real history. For centuries, marionette shows have kept our Czech language and culture alive. And okay, this may sound nuts, but I think if people know, they'll care.
It's really admirable of you to work so hard to keep your family and your country's traditions alive.
Oh, thank you. I really enjoy talking to people like you who show genuine interest. You know, and the children. They at least are entertaining.
And the children.
That they are. Your accent sounds very American. Have you spent time there?
Ooh, suspicious.
No, I've learned many languages during my acting career. But it is amazing what you can pick up from playing games and watching television in other languages.
I don't know. I don't believe that answer. I learned a lot.
I learned a lot.
There's always more to learn if you want to come by again tomorrow. If my assistant doesn't show up again, maybe you would be interested in some extra work while you're in town? Never mind. Just, well, thanks.
If you pay me, I will.
If I have time, I will.
Oh.
Thanks. Elka recommended your show to me. I'll have to let her know I enjoyed it.
Thanks? She's like a kid sister to me.
Aww.
Oh, good to know.
Too bad for her. Or it does seem like I care about money a lot. I don't. I just am used to having to spend money, so finding ways to earn money is usually the way to go in these games. But while saying that, I'm thinking I haven't paid for anything yet, so maybe I don't need to. So why are these lights like this? Is that a hidden code maybe? They're not all lit. Look. That's strange, isn't it? Do we need that at one point? Let's take a picture. Alright, well this was interesting. I feel like we did a lot. Let's look at our journal and see what happened here. Yeah, read this. Even though I became a last-minute puppeteer, I actually learned quite a bit from Radek's marionette show today. I guess King Maria Theresa was one of the few women to ever wear the royal crown. King Charles IV commissioned the crown, King Rudolph II started Prague's obsession with alchemy, and King Leopold II is responsible for the crown jewels' current security system. The crown jewels of Bohemian history are kept right here in Prague in St. Vitus Cathedral. King Leopold II locked up the royal crown jewels in a vault with 7 keys. They've been secure for centuries. Why would someone be able to pull off this heist now? That is a good question. You updated Radek? His show is based on the real history of the 7 keys of Prague. He said they are now protected under vault and 7 keys inside St. Vitus Cathedral, and that all 7 key holders must come together to unlock the vault. So I met Radek, who runs Marionette Theater in the castle square. But we have 8 suspects so far. So at least I'm not counting Hans because he's in Germany or something, right? So yeah, I don't know. But maybe they wouldn't have not both of them would have a key because they are the same family. So probably just him. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could be. I don't know. It is interesting though. I think it's something like this, like they are the key holders. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break because I feel like I've played for quite a while. Yeah, we did a lot, so we learned a lot, and my brain is kind of mushy. I'm noticing, so it needs a break real bad. So yeah, I'll take a look at what we did later and see what to do next time at a later moment. I feel like we need to do something with the laptop. Not with the key, because that's one of the 7 keys. We need to go to the cathedral to speak with the priest. And those are the 2 things that come to mind right now. So that'll probably be in the next part. For now, I wish you a very nice day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Did you like this video? Check out my other videos on my page Fun with Miko, and don't forget to subscribe.